we're here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the pre-shuffle, I got two separate messages. One was chaos and deceit, and the other was playfulness and self-worth. So someone is being a little bit more playful, adventurous, explorative, right? And focusing on their self-worth, where another, again, going through chaos and suffering from deceit, or being deceived or being deceitful. But that was just messages. Like I said, I'm gonna start incorporating that, because I feel like if it comes up, it comes up, and it shouldn't be ignored. But again, if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We have some oracle cards here. One starting off for masculine, which is confidence. Maybe trying to balance and gain some type of confidence. Mutual energy. That's too many. Let's get one for mutual energy. There's deceit card. Maybe being deceitful, deceiving one another, being deceived within this connection. Just, we'll see. And for feminine, we have the fledgling. I normally pick up struggling with that, but this one is more of a burning, yearning, overcoming something painful, kind of mourning energy, but overcoming it because it's still there. It's like a focus. It's a focus on it. So let's see. Let's talk about it and see what's going on. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. How we're feeling today. Confidence. Alright, masculine, how we feeling today? Feel like we're gaining strength and courage and willpower, but that definitely comes with confidence. Develop a strong sense of vision, of creativity, of imagination, of what he's trying to create, what he's picturing in his mind. Strong will to bring what's in his mind into live action. Yeah, balancing him. Didn't I say balancing confidence? The 6, and going after what he wants, his desires. It's drawing it in, having that confidence, balancing out the confidence. Because the Queen of Wands is confident. The Queen of Wands is determined. The Queen of Wands is go-getter, I'm also picking up wanting to balance things out and have some type of success with a Queen of Wands, but then we have this wanting to present an emotional offer and take control step up, boss up, you know. But let's keep going. He's like building up confidence. Let's see. Yeah, hangman. Stuck, not taking action. I feel like he's looking at the relationship from a different aspect, but also not taking any action towards it. It's observing it, watching it, trying to follow his intuition, moving in silence, not saying anything, not doing anything. High priestess, if you didn't catch that. Hangman is the observer, the watcher, the one that is suspended to look at things from a different angle. It's kind of being in a position stuck to look at it in a different manner. It's actually looking at that relationship, observing it. It's like the mindset. I'm getting stuck on the mindset of it. It's independent, being on his own, feeling nostalgia. Okay, so it's like a healing period. It's a resting period for him to heal and rest his mind, but it's still it goes back to the mindset. It's bending it. It's a mind bender. I'm gonna keep going. We'll get some clarifiers because I can't seem to find the words to get it out of what's in my head. Maybe the clarifiers will get it out because there's no words of what I see. Alright, masculine. Yeah, disappointment. Trying to manifest because he's totally disappointed. He's in the energy of sadness, loss, regrets. He's trying to get creative. He's trying to gain the he's made a judgment to take a risk. But he's trying to temper himself out before he delivers or takes action and screams it out from the top of the hill. Princess of Swords. He's weighing his options. It's like, okay, I'm building my confidence up. I'm seeing things from a different angle. I'm looking at the relationship. I'm looking at the mutual amount of emotion. I'm trying to bring something because I got to. I have to. It's kind of like I have to. I got to because I'm I'm disappointed. I have sadness. I have regrets. I have emotional losses that I just need to make a head over heart decision, overcome that. I need to clear my mind, get creative. And that goes back to building that confidence with bringing what's in his head to life. And that goes back to the manifestation and him trying to create whatever is going on internally and mentally. It's like he's trying to bring that forward, and he can only do it with confidence, with willpower, with strength, and he's in the process of making a judgment call. Let's just say that. But we're still not taking any action, and we're still not saying anything. Okay? Alright, feminine, let's clear some of this energy out. Alright. One more time, feminine. Alright, fledgling, feminine. Let's talk about it. It's too many. Feminine, how are we feeling today? towards taking action. Completion, coming to a completion, laying the foundation, being strong, coming into union, maybe struggling in order to do so because we're coming out of that rest and pause energy. You want to communicate something. Let's see. Let me keep going. You want to discuss your confusion. And then the word debauch. That, I want to look up the actual definition. I want to be literal in this one. Excessive indulgence. Options, choices. Wanted to talk about options, choices. Excessive indulgence in sensual pleasures. So, it's like, maybe the struggle is to come into union, lay a foundation, come out of that rest period and wanting to talk about the overindulgent. Maybe she's struggling to talk about that. Let me see. Mentally blocked, don't know how to. She's building up the energy to take that risk. It's like the communication about it, wanting to talk about it, wanting to discuss it, wanting to work towards taking a leap of faith, but she's stuck in her head, more mental blockages. See, it's like the mindset is keeping both of them actually in a position, and that, I think it kind of goes back to the sea. Yeah, bored, discontent, wanting a new beginning in love, and wanting to roll up the sleeves and put in the work is just, work on a new beginning, a new creation. But then there's conflict, making her hold back and wait on taking any action, because she's needing to stand her ground about ending things. She's needing to she's collecting information, learning, understanding things at a rapid rate, at a swift rate. She's following her intuition as far as her emotions go. Being mentally stuck is self-sabotaging, keeping her in worry, hermit mode. But she's still moving in silent and remaining independent as well, being strategic in her thoughts as well, in order to get a fresh start, new beginning. Okay. But it's like she's standing up against the overindulgence. She's standing up against, it's more like a struggle versus what she wants and what she's needing to do. She's building towards taking a risk. Bored, discontent, wanting a new beginning in love. It's like she's working up the courage to take a leap of faith. Yeah, to boss up, to level up. Because it's more on, I feel like she knows that the masculine is heartbroken and feeling weighed down. But she's moving forward. She's still going forward. She's carrying forward and creating whatever she's going to create. She's not letting that, she's doing the work. She's paying attention. She's being very detail oriented. But it seems like it's a struggle. And the fledgling is a one, it's an ace, it's a new beginning. It's that beginning after that burn, it's overcoming that. And it goes back to completion, not necessarily wanting to come into union, but I would say laying something solid and firm and a foundation for herself, standing up, because the activist stands up for what they believe in, standing up against this over excessive and indulgent, building towards making a leap, taking a leap of faith. Okay, I get it, it's the same thing. Down here it didn't change, up there it did, because it was like, why was she wanting union and to come out of the pause? But then it's like she's standing up against, standing for what she wants. Standing for her beliefs. I get it. So, if my ranting wasn't clear, she's trying to get stable. She's having a new beginning with the fledgling, that new start with the ace, right? She's just trying to find her stability. She's coming out of stagnation and that mental rest and pause, and actually still fighting and standing for what she believes, standing up against excessive indulgences and whatnot. She's not standing up for that anymore. She's building towards taking a leap of faith and actually, because of her boredom and discontent, she's being kind of pushed into a new beginning in love that's grounded, stable, and worth the work, that she can actually show up and work on. There's some fear surrounding that. Let's go to the deceit. What's the deceit? Maybe deceiving yourself. You both may be out there imbalanced, celebrating, doing this, out having a good time and all this other stuff. Trying to prove a point, standing your ground with your guards and defenses up. Thinking that your Ten of Cups is over. Knowing that the Ten of Cups being in the upright, if it was in the reverse, I would say, hey, it's a done deal. Whatever, you guys are to put on a happy face, doing all this other stuff, like you're successful and you have some type of victory. You're out celebrating, having a good time, but the deception, I get it, is that you guys still feel like it's your emotional fulfillment and you had to give it up. You gave it up. You surrendered it. You put an end to it. Felt like it was ruined. However, that inlies the deceit, like you are overcoming it, like you had some type of victory and you're not. In this Ten of Swords energy. Okay, let's keep going. What else? Yeah. Closing out a cycle and having a fresh start, new beginning. Okay. Caught it like that, so that would be Five of Pentacles in reverse. Coming out of worry, I feel. It's like that's the deceit, though. Like this is over. I closed out that cycle. I'm having a new beginning, fresh start. I feel like this is self-deception. Yeah, mind games, the game master. mental strategy. Yep. Turning things in your favor. Trying to have a stable, humble beginning and patience. Could get healing from that, but I want to clarify that a little bit more. I'm not tapping into what that is meaning just yet, because I get the imbalance. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Devil, deceit. It's your thoughts are controlling you. Negative thoughts, codependencies, and all that other good stuff attached to the devil is what the deceit is. You're deceiving yourself. You're trying to be patient with yourself, but you're still trying to shift and act like things aren't what they are. What's behind the devil? Taking action, doing the work, pushing forward. It's like you guys are moving to a tower moment for sure. And you're gonna have to start over and make a judgment. Wait on communication. Looks like you're both waiting for communication, spending time alone, doing investigations. It's like the negative thing is that you both are actually kind of wanting that. I did get that a little bit up here with the 4 wands and the 4 of swords in reverse. Like you want a foundation, you want to come together, you want to have a completion and come out of this stagnation, but you also have the activists against the overindulgent, the excessive indulgence. It's like you know, it's a struggle, it's a conflict, which I picked that up at the bottom of the deck. So, you may be bored, discontent, wanting a new beginning in love, being disciplined, taking your time, moving slow, but it's energy of I want what I want, but I have to stand up for what I believe in. Masculine as well. We have, I'm trying to create something because I'm tired of feeling like this. So it's kind of like, I feel like you both are kind of in deceptive energy. Not in a negative way, but it could be detrimental for one's own mindset. But I feel like that is pushing you both to do something. or take some action or think some type of way. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify strength card for masculine. Trying to have strength, willpower, holding himself back. Yeah, he's fighting against his 10 of Cups. He wants to fight for it. He's trying to gain the confidence to fight for it. Communicate, committed to his decision. Trying to be strong and move forward with it. Okay. Clarify the prince. There goes the strength again. He's trying to gain his confidence. I'm getting the strength internally and externally. Still trying to bring that forward. What else with that filmmaker? It's sideways. It's not quite in the upright, but we'll turn it. Trying to be strong, trying to take control, take ownership, leadership. Yeah, to be committed, to see things from a higher perspective. And these cards again are together. the Knight of Swords, to communicate his commitment, his vision, his lesson learned, getting downloads, learning the lessons, and that's a part of the confidence being built. See, when we go through tests in our lives and we actually learn a lesson about what we should or shouldn't be doing, or something about ourselves, or go through a certain situation and we learn, either not to do it or how to handle, whatever. We get that clarity. We get those messages, and that moment of truth, right? That flash of truth, and you see things from a higher perspective, and you actually, you get that much more confident. You start building on that, because it's actually, look, you build on that. You build a foundation. Foundation of self-love, a new way of loving. Self-love, self-care, self-love, self-care. It also equates to new beginnings in love. But then we have the independence. So it's like, being independent and getting on stable ground, doing it on your own, gaining your stability, and it's like self-sufficient in getting started, self-starter, taking control. What's the Six of Pentacles? Trying to balance things out, wanting a new beginning and reconciliation, wanting to balance things out and take action, wanting to reconcile. It's like he's gaining the confidence to do so, right? Queen of Wands, wanting to take action. Yep, but it's internally we still have fears and anxiety and waiting for things to grow and mature. It's like for that confidence to build up. Yeah, he's choosing a path, a direction of which way to go. He's actually being strong and in control, right? What's the Hangman? The connection and making a choice in love he's wanting to act on. That's what he's observing. He's looking at what he's wanting to swiftly move to, take charge on. What's the Two of Cups? Yep. He's wanting to express his emotions, and it's some type of sadness, loss, and disappointment in doing so, and disappointed in and it's funny because this Knight is riding towards this person that's mourning. So I feel like this be wanting to present a love offer, send messages of love to this disappointed person. So that may be, and I got the Four of Cups. That's bored, discontent. So he may be viewing feminine as, disappointed, having sadness, mourning, and that's what I did get here with the fledgling as well. So maybe wanting to come in to cheer up, thinking about the connection, yeah, but he's holding back. He's resisting. Holding back because he's taking care of himself and building, actually being disciplined, going within. So he can come in with an apology about a rejection. He's stuck in his head, processing things over and over. His mental has him in a chokehold. But that's why he's trying to build confidence and willpower and strength. Let's go. Magician. Clarify the Magician. Yeah, he's in manifestation, but internally he's also feeling bored, discontent, feeling rejected, and wanting to apologize, wanting to um, offer up some sort of emotion there. What's the Five of Cups? Disappointed because he's actually taking care of himself internally and holding back. So the disappointment, going within, again, repeated message. So it's like, I have to take care of myself so I can get my willpower, my strength, my courage. I have to take control. I want to balance this out by having a new beginning, sparking something up, creating some type of friendship, collaborative energy. But I'm waiting because I'm scared. I'm having thoughts and anxiety. Queen of Swords, the energy of having those thoughts, clearing the mind, and I told you there's a lot about his mental state. The Hangman again for masculine, trying to see things from a different perspective, trying to get a clear mind. It's an effort to move forward. So yeah. Hangman, so a new cycle can begin. Yep. It's choosing the path. And it's more of a healthier path because it's like if my mind state is at question, my mental state is in question, this doesn't, it's not the path I want to choose. Let's just say that. I'm at a crossroads. I can come in, or I can continue to take care of myself and hold back. So it's not in the energy of, I'm just not saying it because I'm scared, or I'm just not doing it because I'm fearful, and I just want to get this thing started, and never mind how my mental state is going to affect this connection. No, he's making a choice in love and actually taking action, right? He's looking at things. He's wanting to do it. It's just mind state. The mind state. Do you really want someone with, and I asked that question, do you really want someone in a unhealthy mind state coming towards you? How well do you think that's going to work? Anything that is unstable or imbalanced, it's probably not going to work out too well. And that goes back to you guys are deceiving yourselves. But there is an imbalance. The Justice in reverse. Let's clarify feminine. Four of Wands. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think she's laying her foundation for herself. Independent self-love. Independent and having a new beginning in love. On your own, self-sufficient. Pouring in your own cup. Taking a leap of faith. Just doing what you have to do. If you're on your own, so be it. Carefree, you're not carrying any baggage. The Fool. Clarify the Four of Swords in reverse. You got your guards up. You're protective. You're coming out of stagnation, that resting, healing period, but you got your guards up. You're maybe defensive. Maybe even a little bit protective. And that will be over your mindset, over what you want, over your own desires. One more. I'm trying to protect your peace and happiness. There you go. All right. Princess of Swords. Okay, the Tower moment. Okay, so you had an epiphany that things were unhealed. There was, it's like you didn't have much hope. Okay, so that may be the struggle that I'm picking up, though, lack of hope. But you're working on it. you're working on your lack, what you haven't healed. You have seen some parts of yourself, feminine, that need to be healed, that need to be maybe protected and shielded, because you're still working on it. Okay. Yep. Working on the healing and become more emotionally mature and stable. And I feel like we both are doing some healthy things. Mutually, we'll see what that's about. But separately, I'm seeing some healthy choices on the board here. I'm definitely feeling the way that, one, you got to look at it from a standpoint when you can identify what your issue is. I'm getting some transformation, some change energy here with this, and the butterfly here on the Nine of Pentacles. The Tower is transformative energy. You crumble down old foundations. Things no longer can stand, right? Certain things, there's certain beliefs, and that goes back to the activist, the Princess of Swords. Your beliefs, your thoughts, the things that you stand for. Some things are actually crumbling within you, surrounding beliefs and what you stand for, and actually what you're trying to protect, which is your happiness, your peace, your understanding, right? Clarify the Seven of Cups. Yep, heartbroken. Because whatever it was, the overindulgence, the excessive, you're making a judgment call. It caused heartbreak. You're calling judgment on it. What's the Three of Pentacles? Okay, you're building on, you're working on it. Yeah, your lack mentality. You're trying to cut that out, making a decision about that. One more. Yep. Bringing that to an end. Feeling left out in the cold. Feeling abandoned. It's like you're trying to build and you're putting an end to that. That you being left out is somehow, some way gonna happen. Again, so it goes back to what was within you that was unhealed, that maybe made you feel like you were going to always be left out or abandoned or all the other good stuff. Whatever's attached to that lack thereof mentality, it's changing, it's transforming, and more transformation energy. So as things come crumbling down and shifting and changing, you have that new beginning, a newfound sense of love, right? A sense of independence and self-love, but you actually put an end to whatever that was inside that, didn't serve you. The Fool. Yep, taking a leap of faith, moving forward, persevering, overcoming obstacles, yes. Even through the unknown, even through what you don't know, what you can't see, things that are hidden underneath from you, you're still moving. Making moves behind the scenes, and you're actually moving forward no matter what weighs you down. It's like, I even with what I have on my back, I may be moving slow, but I'm going to move in silence because I do have an inner knowing High Priestess. You know exactly where you're going, where you're headed, and what you're about to achieve, what you're going to accomplish. You know that you'll be okay. Four of Cups. Yeah, bored, discontent. So you're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to take a risk. You're going to have a fresh start, new beginning. Ace of Cups. What you're manifesting, you're pouring into yourself. You're trying to manifest a fresh start, new beginning. What's the Prince of Disc? The Day Trader, yep. Stable relationship, a dependable, loyal relationship that you're actually trying to learn. You're learning, getting information on what direction to take. You're showing up, doing the work. You're creating some type of balance for yourself, and you're observing. learning what direction you should take for yourself, in a balanced manner. And you're doing it in a matter of emotional independence. What makes you happy? What indulges you? You're making a decision. You're making decisions you're mastering the mind, your mental, and you actually can make it a fair and objective decision here in a balanced manner. All right, clarify justice in reverse. Hierophant. There's an imbalance. Things aren't fair. You guys are seeing things from a higher perspective. You're learning the lessons. And you're trying to make a decision. I feel like you feel like things are imbalanced, and it would be unfair for you guys to reconcile. There we go. The justice in reverse, the Three of Cups, is like it wouldn't be okay. It wouldn't be justified for you guys to come back together. And you're going within about that. You're moving slowly because there's some past memories. Because of the past, you're still looking at the past. You're still observing, going within, and actually doing some more work. So it may be no, I'm not going to say that because that's not a true depiction. The Hermit with this Knight looking back at the Six of Cups, which identifies as the past. The styles are, it's like you're going within, you're taking your time, you're looking back, just I guess trying to make sure you're consulting from a higher source to make a decision. You're consulting, praying, meditating, and all that other good stuff, tapping into a higher source. And even with the Hermit card, going deeper within, because one, there's mental blockages. Two, you're trying to make a decision and you can't see clearly, so you need to see from a higher perspective. And that's why that there is that imbalance. Let's keep going. What's the Ten of Cups? Yeah, you want to come into union. You want to lay that foundation for it. Yeah, and move on to calmer waters. But things have ended, which was justice. Feeling like things were balanced when things ended. More balance, more juggling, balanced out, because you guys walked away emotionally. Things got balanced. So that I see the Ten of Cups being in the upright, the Four of Wands being in the upright. It's like you just want to come into union and move to calmer waters. But you also feel like you feel the ending. You're still looking at the past, looking back at each other, looking at the past, fond memories, the sweet memories, and thinking about things. So it's kind of like you're deceiving yourselves in a matter of, this is what I want, this is what fulfills me, this is how I want to move forward. But I also walk away, and I felt like it was justified and balanced that we turned our back on our emotions and what we wanted. What's the world in reverse? Temperance cycle. Is it over? Closing out a cycle. I'm sorry. Closing out a cycle to. So it's like, see, the deceit was that you guys both needed to work on yourself. You both needed to temper the situation. This is like, okay, so the deceit was that, we should walk away from this and all that other good stuff. It's to find your stable ground. But the deceit was in this, you both had stuff you need to work on. Masculine, I feel confidence. Feminine, I felt like you had some things that were still unhealed and needed to be, tweaked and whatnot. But we still have that temperance, you guys. One, you saw things from a higher perspective, and you made a decision. You simply made a decision on it. Now you may also be consulting, trying to move through those mental blockages as well, because I see things being looked at and reviewed over the past. But with the temperance, the chariot, and the high priestess, three majors right there, just for the closing out of the cycle, it's to move forward. It's to temper the situation, pour a little water on that fire that was blazing, and making sure that things didn't get burnt to a crisp, or vice versa, that things didn't get waterlogged. So we move forward and we do things behind the scene. We move in silence. We move in secret. What's the ace of discs? Yep, fresh start, new beginning. Devil came out sideways. Codependencies, fresh start, new beginning. Devil. Okay, negative energies being turned around, the shift, and it's an obsession as well. Possession, blocks, restraints being turned around. It's still in the upright, so it hasn't quite turned around yet. Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's acting like you're not worried about anything. You're deceiving yourself. You're doing things behind the scenes. You're doing the work. You're building. So it's like, we still may. That's a lot. We still may put on that face, that things, are what they are. But all the while, I'm doing this because we need to be in a healthy position for the both of us. So I feel like it's mutual. You're still doing work behind the scenes. Yeah, turning things around because you're feeling kind of heavy. You want to shift that energy. You want to get what's weighing you down off of your back. One more for that Wheel of Fortune, please. Take the Judgment. Yeah, you made a judgment call. Burden. It was hard to make that judgment call. Communicate. You needed to balance things out and work on some. See, and I was like, you didn't communicate that. I get that. I get that it was not communicated. What's the Temperance card? Head over heart decision for long-term success and stability. That was the Temperance. You had to cut something out in order for things to balance out in the long run, in the future, for things to be stable later. You can't come together if things are all jacked up and unstable. You won't be happy. And I think that's an unconscious decision. Knowing that we both mutually had things to work on, walking away is probably always the best solution until you can come back in a healed, more pleasant manner, right? For masculine, we got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's too many. We'll take them to soulmate, playfulness, romantic feelings. Yes, I get that. But then we got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life right there. Maybe control issues. It could be so many different ones. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That may be him, missing the opportunity to apologize. Maybe actually just in the process of manifesting, getting things together, and wanting to get things started by being friends, creating things, wanting to create some type of balance there. Then we got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, which we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups out here. So, and the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. We got everything except for the Court cards. And it's like it's because he's holding himself back at this time. He's exerting control, resisting, because he's taking care of himself. Mutual. Yep. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. It says release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy, and that's exactly what you guys are doing. You're continuing to turn your back on your emotions. You're doing what you need to do in order to get things moving forward. You're tempering it because yes, you deserve love. You are lovable. However, in order to achieve this level of love, you're going to have to complete the work. You're going to have to make the tough calls. You have to make the head over heart decisions to obtain long-term success and stability. Although we want it now, it'll be greater later, right? All right. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction to keep or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, and that goes back to protecting your peace, figuring out that you weren't as healed as you thought, knowing that overindulgence and other stuff, third parties, crap, outside influences, confusions, illusions, choices, options. Break it down how you want to. It causes heartbreak, so how could you want somebody that broke your heart? So, unrequited love, moving forward, new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It's like you're moving on with no baggage. You're just trying to create a fresh start, new beginning for yourself. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then it says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. You're doing the work. You're paying attention. You're taking the risk, feminine. You're making the healthy choices, and you're choosing the right path. So I can't really say anything negative there. Soulmate. It's taken away. It's a thief. Like your soulmate is being taken away from you, right, masculine? Playfulness. Feeling like it's dead. It's over with. There's no lighthearted energy, romantic feelings, but there's an unexpected income of romantic feelings. And you're kind of in that sad stage, huh? You're kind of disappointed. I get it. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture show up in the official person capacity. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. That's what you guys are working on. That's what you're being guided to do. The work, your occupation, what your mission is, what you're supposed to be doing, which is doing the work, working on yourself. Release that X. Time has come to clear your energy on this pathway. You guys are on a path. Sometimes you gotta take that break and wipe the slate clean. You gotta get rid of some of those energies. Unrequited love. You may feel like it's unrequited. It's leaving you in despair. That's that lack mentality, putting an end to it. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It may be a lot of hard work, and that goes back to learning, observing, choosing a path, rolling up the sleeves and doing the hard work with this Prince of Disc. Rolling up the sleeves and doing the work, collect information and choose the path. Where you want to take this relationship. You're willing to do the work. Make the effort. Yep, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. The lovers. Because it's a high honor. let's see. I think we'll go ahead and stop it here, but overall, good read. I like the energy on the table. I like the mindset. I definitely like the fact that, we're doing it from a healthier place. Um, the deceit is that this isn't what, neither one of you are being honest about what you're working on. This could be from, I'm still unhealed in certain places and spots in my life. I still got to transform my lack mentality. Over here, I got to take better care of myself and build my confidence up and get my strength and courage up. And then I can take control, but we're not really doing that here in the middle. So it's kind of like, we carrying a lot. It weighed us down. It was heavy. It was a burden, but it's for the long-term success of things. So, kudos to both. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.